Welcome to Edinboro Television. I'm Leslie Schaefer.
And I'm Brady West, and this is your weekly news update.
During the 5th through the 10th of this month, PRSSA members had the opportunity to travel to Atlanta, Georgia for this year's Public Relations Conference. The conference was held at the Atlanta Marriott Marquis. Students from different schools traveled all over to attend this purposeful event to learn new things, experience new opportunities, and meet new people. President Lauren Washington and Chapter Graduate Assistant Katie Close shared some of their memorable experiences regarding the conference. If you would like to learn more about PRSSA, keep up to speed with their Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at EUP-PRSSA.
On Saturday, November 21st, Diversity for Society held their annual fashion show. Students modeled fashions of different styles such as 90s clothes, jerseys, and color blocking. Local Erie and Pittsburgh designers donated clothing from their fashion lines for students to model as well. The Definition Step and Dance team performed at the end of the show, and Diversity for Society would like to thank everybody who came to support them.
Last Wednesday, Edinboro University campus media organizations teamed up to volunteer at the on-campus food bank. Members of The Spectator, WFSC, ETV, and PRSSA recently donated their time at the on-campus food bank located in Lawrence Towers and Nick's Place to pack canned goods and other donated food items. The on-campus food bank provides various food items along with other essential items such as soap, diapers, and other household products to people in the Edinboro community. The food bank is open on Tuesdays year-round and is always looking for donations and volunteers. Food bank volunteer George Bensel shared more about the community.
And we provide food for Washington Township, Edinboro, and part of Cambridge. It's good, it's doing good, and it's we're on the process of getting a lot of nicks, and that'll probably last us extra food for till about middle summer. We're open on Tuesdays, and Fridays we get our delivery in. College kids come down here. Get a lot of nice people here that volunteer.
Friday night, BSUA presented its Bigger Than Hip Hop, a student concert where individuals had the chance to perform live on stage, covering popular hip-hop songs from the 90s and today with live instruments. The event started at 7:30 and was hosted by Connor McNellis, who played piano and participated in a couple of song renditions. Other performers included rappers Xavier Ross, Julianne Lanier, and Khalil Sellers. Other instrument players included Josh Moreau playing the drums, Jonathan Lohr playing bass, Will Whiteside playing acoustic, and Ben Wilson playing the electric guitar and piano.
On November 13th to the 15th, Resident Hall Association attended the Central Atlantic affiliate of college and university residence halls regional conference hosted by George Washington University. While at the Residence Hall Conference, RHA developed many new skills to help the organization improve as a whole, such as how to advocate on behalf of the residents if issues arise, developing leadership, and learning new and creative programming ideas. After their experience at the regional conference, RHA hopes to attend the national conference in the spring.
When we come back, Caleb Richardson gives you the weekly weather forecast for the area, and Tyler Trumbauer has the highlights from Fighting Scots action this past week. Keep watching.
I'm mad.
everyone, this is Tess from Do Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old pile of t-shirts.
It's not garbage, it's actually a new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Hello, everybody. My name is Caleb Richardson, and this is your Fighting Scots weather report. Here on our national map, you see we are having a lot of low-pressure system, which means we'll be experiencing more cold weather, more snow. Being here at Edinboro, you know that's something we tend to stay away from, but it's going to happen, so we might as well get used to it. So low-pressure systems in the coming days, more snow, more cold, wet weather, unfortunately. So that's what we're looking at as far as low-pressure systems in the Pennsylvania region. So we're going to pull up our 7-day forecast. Today, Monday, we have a high of 36 with cloudy skies and a low of 28. Tuesday, Thanksgiving break starts. Thank you, Jesus. 41 degrees with 41 degrees. It's going to be snowing with a low of 28. Wednesday is going to be all sunny all day, 50 degrees with a low of 37. Thursday, Turkey Day, I'm going to be doing nothing but watching football and falling asleep. 55 degrees with a low of 47. Friday, it will be snowing again with a high of 55, same as Thursday, and a low of 34. Saturday, snow showers, excuse me, guys. Saturday, we were having snow with a high of 38 and a low of 26. And last day of the week, Sunday, we are having a high of 40 degrees with a low of 28. So our trivia question for this week, the chances of getting struck by lightning about 1 in 3 million. Now, I don't like that too much, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Because me personally, I don't have the best luck. And I go outside during a thunder strike or whatever, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm staying indoors because I'm not getting struck. This is not gonna happen because if I get struck, I'll be gone. You won't see me every Monday. It'll be bad for everybody. So on that note, I wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and you guys have a great day.
NCAA Division II has much to cheer about, as nearly 100,000 student athletes compete with passion and pride. And I'm pleased to share the best news of all. Student athletes are outperforming the rest of the D2 student body in graduation rates. Just another reason why you'll hear us say with pride, I chose Division II. Learn more at d2sa.org.
I will not be news today. I will not make headlines by going through a bad girl phase where I get that bad girl haircut where they shave just one side of your head. And I will not bring a Komodo dragon as my +1 to an award show, even though that would be awesome. I'm Olivia Munn, and I will not be trending today because there's a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
My parents always said that a bridge is only useful if it can be crossed.
At Edinboro, I found a university that connects who I am to who I want to be.
A school that's affordable, with excellent professors and nationally recognized undergraduate and graduate programs who give personal attention to my success. Edinboro's also a place with great traditions and big-time school spirit.
Edinboro University. It's the bridge to your destination. Choose excellence. Choose Edinboro. Apply online at edinboro.edu.
Welcome to this week's Fighting Scots Sports Report. I am Tyler Trumbauer. The women's soccer team headed to Bridgeport, Connecticut on Friday to battle East Stroudsburg in the Atlantic Region Championship, and ETV tagged along. The game was the SAC Championship between East Stroudsburg and Edinboro, where ESU won 2-1 in overtime. ESU had a lot of opportunities, but the game was scoreless at the half, as goalkeeper Sarah Baskey was solid in goal for the Scots. ESU scored 2 in the second half, and Borough tried to play catch-up but could not do that, as ESU is the 2015 Atlantic Region Championships. That wraps up the ladies' season, the best season in school history for Edinboro women's soccer, tied for the most wins and advanced farther than any team before in the postseason. The football team is prepping for 2016 with its 2015 campaign all wrapped up. However, there will be some new guidance next year. Edinboro football coach Scott Browning was relieved of his duties on Wednesday. Borough Athletic Director Bruce Baumgartner said in a release via the University Sports Information Department. Browning has been on Borough's staff for 30 years, the last 10 as a head coach. He's been a part of every NCAA playoff appearance in Borough football history, but just wrapped up the worst season in school history. The status of the rest of the coaching staff is still uncertain at this time. The women's volleyball team was the top Western seed heading into last week's PSAC playoffs. The ladies hosted California University of Pennsylvania in the quarterfinals and swept the defending champions in a match that took just 74 minutes. However, the Fighting Scots fell 3-2 in the semifinals to Shippensburg on Friday. Borough won the first 2 sets, but the Red Raiders battled back. Ship went on to win the PSAC championship that weekend. The ladies find out their NCAA fate on Monday night, and if they do, they will continue that into December 3rd, the first round of the NCAA tournament, which that selection show happened after taping for this week. But they did look to have a solid chance at making the NCAA tournament with their resume for the Scots. The women's basketball team had a trio of home games this week. The ladies went 2-1 this week, powered by some new and some returning players. Junior transfer Katie Fisher led the Scots in their PSAC opening win against Slippery Rock. Borough narrowly fell to Kutztown on Saturday, but bounced back with a big 95-61 win against Mansfield on Sunday, as Lauren Hippo scored 21 points for Borough. The ladies visit Virginia Union on Wednesday before competing in the tournament at IUP this weekend. The men's basketball team also had 3 games in McComb Fieldhouse this week. The men's team also went 2-1 during the week. The Scots avenged a postseason loss from a year ago on Wednesday night as they beat SRU 80-74. Henri Wade Chapman led Borough with 17 points. Borough fell to KU on Saturday despite Jamin Mason's career-high 39 points. Edinboro ended the week victorious, defeating Mansfield 88-75. The men battle Lake Erie College on Tuesday at 7 o'clock before visiting Mercyhurst next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. The wrestling team hit the road for a pair of matches this past weekend. The Borough wrestling team opened up EWL play on Friday night when the Scots defeated Clarion 23-15. Freshman Pat Lugo won by fall, while Sean Russell and Billy Miller won by major decision for Tim Flynn and company. On Sunday afternoon, the Fighting Scots fell to 10th-ranked Lehigh 36-6. Lugo and Casey Fuller earned the only wins on the day for Borough. The team hits the mats next on December 3rd when it hosts Bloomsburg at 7 p.m. for its 2015-16 home opener. Speaking of Bloomsburg, the swim teams visited the Huskies on Saturday for a meet. Bloom swept Borough on Saturday. Josh Biabow earned 2 first-place finishes for the men in the loss, while Anastasia Semkiff and Holly Stein earned individual wins for the women's squad. The teams now prepare for the Worcester Invitational, which is scheduled for December 3rd through the 5th. Before we go, the cross-country teams wrapped up the season at Nationals. Elliot Martinkevich and Eden Narbaval earned All-American honors. That's all for this week, this semester, and for me, as this is my last Fighting Scots sports report ever. I'd like to thank all the coaches and players for their time, all the ETV crew members for their help producing this every week, and to you all for watching. I appreciate the support, and I know Drew Patrick will hold things down when ETV returns in January.
we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
To compete for a championship in stadiums full with cheering fans and families. To give back. To say thank you for your support. To learn, grow, and prepare for the future. Ask any NCAA student athlete what they want, and this is what they'll tell you. Ask these student athletes, and they'll say with pride, I chose Division II.
That's all the news we have for you this week and this semester. We've had a blast on here and treating you guys to the news every week. And to stay up to date on all things Edinboro, you can still go to edinboronow.com.
It's been an absolute delight, Edinboro. And this is my last news segment. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's helped us every day, every week. And look forward to having us back here in the spring and many more semesters to come. I'm Brady West. Stay classy, Edinboro.